Apple wants you to believe the new iPad Pro is the ultimate productivity tool. It's not. It's a $1,200 Netflix machine. In 2026, you don't need a tablet. You need an AI ecosystem that actually automates your workflow. I spent 30 days testing 12 AI hardware devices that make the iPad feel like a relic from 2010.
What?
Wait until you see the $8,000 teleoperated robot at the end that finally solved my laundry problem. This is the no fluff guide to building the future of your setup. Taking notes in a meeting or lecture is a massive productivity bottleneck. You spend so much time transcribing that you stop actually listening. This is the Plaud NotePro. It's a 2.9mm thick device that uses a 4-mic MEMS array and AI beamforming technology to capture and isolate speech from 16 feet away. It features a smart dual-mode hardware toggle to record phone calls, and processes the raw audio through an LLM summarization pipeline into structured mind maps in 112 languages. You never have to type a meeting summary again. The trade-off? The AMOLED display is tiny. You'll still need your primary device to read the full transcripts. But if you think that's impressive, wait until you see how I replaced my phone's navigation entirely. Checking your phone for navigation while walking creates situational blindness in urban environments. These are the Meta Ray-Ban display glasses. They feature a monocular waveguide HUD projected inside the lens, utilizing multimodal computer vision. You get pedestrian mapping and push notifications directly in your field of view without looking like a tech cyborg. It's about spatial awareness, not screen replacement. The trade-off? If you're constantly writing 3K video at 60 frames per second to the onboard storage, the battery will drain in a few hours. Vision is one thing, but if you're traveling, you need to be able to talk back. Language barriers create friction during international travel, and standard translation apps require you to break eye contact. This is the Solos AirGo 3. It utilizes the Solos Translate API and Whisper ASR models for 100 decibel audio clarity. It features a modular SmartHinge design where you can swap the smart temples onto different frames. It's a low-latency universal translator, allowing natural eye-to-eye conversations anywhere in the world. The trade-off? There's no camera sensor, so you can't capture the visual context of what you're translating. Translating words is easy, but what if you need a 130-inch workspace in your pocket?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
iPads are too small for proper window management, but laptops are too cumbersome for mobile professionals. These are the XReal Air 2 Ultra AR glasses. They utilize dual 3D environment sensors for full 6DOF tracking and project a 130-inch virtual display at 120 Hz using Sony Micro OLED panels. This is the true iPad killer. The trade-off? To achieve this level of rendering, you have to stay tethered to your host device via a high-bandwidth USB-C cable. That's my portable office, but for the writers in the room, forget the iPad Pro and the Apple Pencil. Look at this instead. If you bought an iPad just to take handwritten notes, you compromised on visual health. This is the Viwoods AiPaper. It's a 4.5mm thin tablet utilizing an e-ink Carta 1300 substrate that feels like physical paper, but with the processing power of a modern computer. The glare-free display emits zero blue light, completely eliminating visual fatigue during long sessions. It uses a Wacom EMR digitizer for zero latency note-taking and syncs instantly with your cloud architecture. The trade-off? It's purpose-built for reading and writing. The inherent refresh rate of e-ink makes video playback impossible. A weeks-long battery is a vibe, but sometimes you need an AI that doesn't just record notes, it actually takes action. The Rabbit R1 is a $199 pocket-sized AI companion designed by Teenage Engineering. Instead of traditional apps, it uses a large action model to interact with services like Spotify or Uber through voice commands. It features a 360-degree rotating camera for computer vision, meaning it can look at your fridge and tell you what to cook. The joke? It's doing more with a scroll wheel and a 2-inch screen than Apple is doing with a $3,000 Vision Pro. The trade-off? It's a companion, not a phone replacement. You still need a primary device for deep work. If that's too small for you, this next one is the big brother of AI tablets. This is the world's first GPT-5 powered e-ink tablet. The iFLYTEK AI Note 2 utilizes advanced automatic speech recognition, ASR, to transcribe meetings in 14 languages, and features speaker diarization to accurately identify and separate different voices in a crowded room. You can convert handwritten vectors into actionable tasks just by circling them, and it leverages on-device NLP for instant document summaries. screens. The trade-off? The Android 14 software layer is strictly enterprise-focused. It lacks the entertainment versatility of an iPad. Notes are great for work, but what about your safety on the road? This next gadget is the ultimate witness. Most dashcams use basic 1080p sensors that suffer from massive digital noise at night. The DDPAI Z90 Master is a triple-channel system utilizing dual Sony STARVIS 2IMX678 sensors. It captures 4K front, 4K rear, and 3K interior video simultaneously. It features an AI interior camera with Smart IR for low-light cabin monitoring and logs ADAS telemetry like driver fatigue. It even utilizes built-in eMMC storage redundancy to prevent SD card corruption during a kinetic event. The trade-off? Managing 3 continuous high-resolution video streams requires aggressive storage management. Your car is covered, but what about your rest? This is the most futuristic lamp I've ever owned. Wearing a heavy smartwatch to bed creates physical interference that disrupts your sleep architecture. Unveiled at CES 2026, the Sleepal AI lamp is a contactless biometric system. It utilizes FMCW millimeter wave radar and ballistocardiography to track your heart rate, respiration, and REM cycles without a single wearable sensor. It acts as an environmental controller, white noise generator, and AI recovery coach, designed to wake you during your lightest sleep phase. The trade-off? It retails for $499 and requires permanent, unobstructed placement on your nightstand to calibrate its radar field. Better sleep means more energy to use the most powerful laptop chip of 2026. This is a Snapdragon X Elite laptop. It's a Copilot Plus PC powered by the Qualcomm Hexagon NPU, pushing 45 trillion operations per second. You can execute generative AI models with over 13 billion parameters entirely on device. You get multi-day battery life and instant AI responses without ever hitting a server. The trade-off? While the Prism translation layer is improving rapidly, some legacy x86 applications still experience performance drops on the ARM architecture. That handles my digital work, but for the physical world, I started wearing these to meetings. Seriously, these are the Shift Moonwalkers X. Operating on Shift OS, these AI-powered mobility shoes use a kinematic gait tracking algorithm to seamlessly multiply your walking speed up to 7 miles per hour. Driven by brushless DC motors, they respond intuitively to your biomechanics, allowing you to walk at the speed of a run without metabolic exertion. The trade-off? They weigh 5 pounds each, and the enterprise-level price tag makes them an investment for serious commuters only. And finally, the gadget that proves the future is here. Smart homes have mastered vacuums, but the most hated chore, laundry, remained a strictly manual task. This is the Weave Isaac Zero. It's a $7,999 stationary robot featuring dual 6-degree of freedom arms that folds a basket of clean laundry in 30 to 90 minutes. It operates on a blended AI model. When its computer vision encounters an unknown textile, a remote human specialist steps in via a teleoperation pipeline for a few seconds to finish the fold. The trade-off? It requires a massive footprint in your home, and its current kinematics cannot handle bedding or clothes that are inside out. The truth is, if you want to be productive in 2026, you don't buy a tablet, you invest in hardware that automates your daily friction. But if you're still on a budget and just want the $400 phone that beats the S26 and serves as the hub for this whole ecosystem, you need to watch this video next. I'm Mac, the Tech Sleuth, and I'll see you in the next one.